shit happens. I don't know why YouTube does that. Sometimes it just glitches and it doesn't let me back into my own stream. It just keeps saying video failed or whatever. Or error, whatever stupid thing. So I'll just wait for everyone to come back in. But we're just going through my little haul. There's not a ton of stuff. There's just some goodies for the animals. There's more underwear. This is another pack of the same type of underwear. It was hard to find my size, so I had to go a size up, but hopefully they still fit. I don't try on underwear, but alright, thank you. Thank you guys for coming back. Sorry about that. YouTube's silly. Country said, hello again, Ari. Were you able to cash out YouTube? I wasn't, but my mom paid for it now, and then I'm going to pay her back. So I think you have to wait till, that's why I wasn't sure about doing things on YouTube, because you have to like wait till I think the next month. But it should come in on the next month at least, so I don't have to worry about being broke. Panties everywhere. Yeah, just to have some underwear. That was part of the haul, I guess. But then we got stuff for the animals. Oh, that's just a tank top for an undershirt. The clothes and stuff are all on sale, so it was just Walmart stuff. Cheap Walmart stuff, like $1 to $3 each, just so I have some undershirts. It's like the same one as this one that I had on, just in a different color. They're like $3 a piece. And then, oh, these I gotta put in the fridge. These are loonies. So these were on sale, so I got a bunch of them for Looney, her fresh pet. We got 1, 2, 3, 4. They were literally over half off because they're usually like between 5 and 6, sometimes even 7. And they were only $3. They were $2.97. So I was like stocking up because I know it's Looney's favorite. So this part of them, we're going into the pet stuff. We got a little pet haul. So we got foods for Looney's, her fresh pet, because I felt bad. She was alone all day because I was out with the goat. Looney was alone all day, so I said I better get her something. And then I saw those were on sale, so I was like, perfect. Huh, Looney? Yes, sweet girl. Sweet girl. And she's going to want that later, I'm sure. So then at the regular vet, we got Stratus, his cat food. He's on his C&D urinary care stuff, which I haven't been able to get for him. I've just been getting him the over-the-counter one, but this is his prescription one. I just haven't been down to the vet to pick it up. Otherwise, you have to order it online. And my online, I had like put in orders for it online, and the prescription wasn't going through. I kept trying to order it online. In the prescription, the vet's supposed to send it to Chewy, and it kept not going through. So I was like, okay, I'm here. I may as well pick it up. So Country Living said, Ari, how is your foot? My foot feels a lot better. It's still sprained. If I step on it like the wrong way, it sends like a zap. But I can do most things. I can like bounce on my foot a little bit. I just can't like stand on my toes and have to like watch the way I'm walking a little bit. It hurts at the very end of the day. But mostly during the day, it's been a lot better. The first like 3 days were horrible. I was like literally waking up in pain, but it's gotten better. So look at Stratty. He's like rubbing on his food. Hi. So yeah, this is Stratty's. He's on his special urinary care diet usually because it's a prescription diet for him. So I was able to pick that up when I was there because like I said, I kept trying to order it online and it wasn't going through. So I was getting him the over-the-counter brand of the urinary care stuff, which is like a Purina. It's like, do I have the bag for it still in the garage? I'm not sure. I just bought him one of that too, so now he has extra food. But I was there, so I figured I may as well get it. I don't know if the bag is still here, if we threw it. Sometimes the bag is in there, but no, I think we already took the trash. But yeah, the Purina or whatever has a version of urinary care food. But I like him on his prescription one better because he had, it was like 3 or 4 years ago now. When was it? think in 2022, 3, 4, 5, 6, yeah. It's been like 4 years since he's had an issue, and it's because I've kept him on a pretty good diet. So he had a full urethral blockage, which is very common in male cats. Actually, if anybody here has a male cat, and I guess this is like a PSA, check with your vet about their diet and food options, because it's very common. You have to keep them on like very specific diet. Sometimes they need like proper pH and magnesium and stuff. It's like literally the leading cause of death in male cats is this urinary blockage that they can get. And they said Stratus had they were surprised it hadn't happened sooner to him. He has they said an abnormally narrow urethra. So they were surprised it hadn't happened sooner. So they said, yeah, definitely keep him on his special diet, because it could recur. So he's lucky that he hasn't had any recurrence in the past 4 years since it happened, but he almost died. We almost lost him. We almost lost poor Stratus once back in 2022. He is 11. So he was 10, 9, 8. He was 7 when it happened. So yeah, they were surprised that he went 7 years without anything happening. You just ate, though. You don't need any right now. Rub it on his bag. So yeah, he just turned 11 not that long ago. Actually, let me make sure. I forgot to turn my monetization back on. Let me make sure I do that. I don't know if I can do it on my computer. Let me see if I can fix that while I'm here. I don't know if I can go into my studio and fix it. Let's see, because I forgot to hit it when I restarted it. I had to go into the studio. Hold on, guys, just because I forgot to make sure I'm actually getting paid for my streaming. Doop-a-dee-doop-doop. I think I can fix it right here on my computer. Where's part 2 that I'm working on right here? Content, live. Here we go. Oh, it is on. Did I hit it? I must have hit it. I didn't realize I did. Okay. Good. Just making sure. I didn't think I hit it. What happened with Whiskey? Yeah. So, Whiskey, we're getting there, because I have my, the meds here are part of the haul. So, let's see, where are they? So Whiskey just has a mild case, it's chronic, but it wasn't too bad. Whiskey has a case of bronchitis. He, they said it's probably just started as a cold, and then it, the reason why it kind of seemed like it went away, because the cold maybe got better, but there was some trace bacteria and stuff in there that then proliferated in his lungs and became a chronic case of bronchitis. So we've got antibiotics for him, which I have to go out and do now. We're going to do antibiotics for Whiskey and antibiotics for Lily, so that both of them don't pass it back and forth. Yeah, they were actually surprised that he was 13 years old. They were he's in great shape. He's they were oh, it obviously didn't affect his, they were being sick obviously, water spilling. They were being sick obviously didn't affect his appetite, because they weighed him. He's 100 pounds. They didn't say he's fat or anything, but they were just yeah, it definitely didn't affect his appetite. He looks like a big healthy boy. So he, Whiskey's doing okay. I think they'll both be, the goats will be okay. So like I said, it was kind of ups and downs. Good news on the goats. They just kind of need some antibiotics, and I think they'll be fine. Lily's case is mild, so they just gave me a smaller dose for her. And then they both need to be dewormed again. Because I think the last time they had their deworming was in the summer. So let me see, which one is which here? This is Lily's. I might have to go to pee before I go back out there. Give 0 cc, 0.6 cc's under the skin, then again in 2 weeks. So, okay, this is the dewormer, I think, because it's once and then 2 weeks. Right? Yeah. All right, this is the dewormer. And then whiskey gets 1.1 cc's under the skin, and then again in 2 weeks. I have to take the bags out with me. Usually I would just take one at a time, but I have to make sure I give each of them the right one. And then the chicken, I'll have to go back out for the chicken. So the chickie, the little Miss Buzzard, is kind of a different story. It's not like necessarily good, but it's not horrible. I don't know. She may or may not lose toes. But they said what I've been doing is good. They don't necessarily need to have me bring her in. So they want me to just basically keep doing what I'm doing, soaking her foot every day, keep it wrapped. They definitely want her separated from the chickens. So they said putting her like on that opposite side with the goats is good. So we have her in there right now. My mom made a little bed for her. But basically you would either take her in and have her toes amputated, or just kind of wait for that to be continue doing what I'm doing, soaking it and slightly peeling it. And they said try not to like over peel it, but just go over it with like a toothbrush, and if stuff's flaking off, like you can do the thing where you just like get to where it's flaking and then just trim off where it's flaking, but don't peel it anymore. So just kind of like get off what is naturally coming off. And she said that should just keep coming off slowly, and whatever's left underneath is what's going to be left. It just kind of has to heal slowly as it comes off. She said the only other thing they could do is bring her in and have her toes like amputated, but to do that, they would have to be put under, and she said it's really dangerous to put them under, so she kind of doesn't recommend even doing a surgery to try to do something like that. She said the only other thing is like you would take her in and the vet would do the same thing that I'm doing basically, but again, like probably under an anesthesia, and they're just nervous about doing anesthesia on a bird, especially a young one. Is she going to be able to perch on a branch with no toes? They said they do usually get around. They said she's the vet said that she's seen a lot of birds without toes that actually do get around pretty well. I mean, she's been perching now. I don't know. So we can kind of try to do what we were doing now and make like wider perches for her if she needs. But at least her toes go the right way. Unlike little Daffy there, her whole foot was backwards. She couldn't do anything with it. But she said with this issue that they do usually get around pretty well. They did give me, I have pain meds for her and antibiotics for her. So we're going to be continuing what I'm doing with the soaking and the treatment. Actually, oh, that's the one thing I forgot to get was more Epsom salt. I had to go out again tomorrow to get Epsom salt, unless my mom's going out. I think my mom might have a job tomorrow. Maybe she can pick some up. It's the one thing I forgot to get at the store. Terry said, am I a Jewish female? I support Israel. Well, I'm glad you support Israel, but I'm not Jewish. I'm Italian. I don't have any problem with Jewish people. I'm just not. But yeah, the vet said they do generally have not that much trouble getting around, surprisingly. And you can modify perches like I did with the flat perch and stuff. So we have pain meds and antibiotics for the bumblefoot and the infection type thing, or whatever is going on there. She does think it's like more of a combination of bumblefoot and then frostbite, which is kind of what I was thinking, like, because I'm like, there's no way just bumblefoot would do that. Her kind of theory after like the story that I told her is that maybe because she cut her foot where she caught it and cut it in the fence, because the like just by looking at, I took a video of the wound. I took pictures and then I took like a video showing, which I don't know that I want to show you guys the video, but it's pretty like graphic. But I took a video like literally when I had her in here bathing her the other night. I took her foot and I like picked her foot up and like showed the whole like kind of around. Like so you should get like a full 360 view. I went like up the foot and then like, you know, kind of flipped her foot over a little bit so she could see all the way around it, you know, obviously as careful as I can moving stuff. Is the purple spray not working? I mean, I don't know if it's not working or not. It's just she's got a lot going on there, so it's not going to heal it in a day, right? We have like actual antibiotics and pain meds though too, so but she said to just keep doing what I'm doing too, which has been involving putting all that stuff on there. I've been putting the purple stuff, I've been putting the Manuka honey stuff, I've been putting Neosporin. Yeah, it's gonna take time. That's what she said. It's just gonna kind of slowly come off over time. She said to take like a toothbrush and go over the black area, just like kind of lightly with a toothbrush. It'll either stimulate blood flow or help loosen up whatever's there and have it come off while also stimulating blood flow underneath. So it's gonna help whatever's under there to grow or not. So we're going to be doing that, I guess, for the next few weeks. Just continue soaking a chicken's foot. And this has been like really, really stressful. Definitely not enjoying having to do this every day. But it is what it is. And I'm glad that I have at least a care plan. But it sucks. Chicken feet debris. Yeah. So yeah, it just sucks that it's like having to do this every day, and I feel really terrible that she might lose her freaking toes. But yeah, what they were saying was because she got that cut on her foot up here, like on her leg, it kind of went from like her foot and then like up her leg. They figure like the open sores initially got like bacteria in them, and then the bacteria plus the cold, like the capillaries down in your toes got smaller, so it was fine up here. So they probably got like cold up here, which do you think is because bumblefoot isn't really like on your leg, it's in your feet. So because the black was, she's kind of like going by what she sees to try to diagnose. Because the black went all the way up her leg like that and was peeling off, she's like, yeah, that looks like more of a mild case of, well, not mild, but it was a frostbite, and probably because her skin was cut and exposed and then got bacteria in there, it made it more susceptible to the frost, to the cold. And then once that gets in there, then you got bacteria in there on top of frostbite, and then as it travels, the bacteria infection travels down the feet, you have less capillaries and stuff, less capillaries and less blood flow to the feet. So it just kind of didn't have enough blood flow to keep it from freezing, or I'm not good at re-explaining, but will she ever be able to be with the other buzzles, or will they pick on her? I think once she's fully healed, she will be. She just can't be in there while she's healing, because they'll pick on her while she's healing. But once it's summer, they're all going to be going outside anyway, and they'll have more space. They won't be inside all day, so she can kind of get away from the other ones. If they're chickens, like always, they kind of peck at each other, but then they scatter. And I know they're not chickens, but like guineas, I assume, kind of do the same thing. But they have room to scatter when they're bickering outside. When they're in a coop, they don't have as much room to scatter, and they just kind of back each other into corners and pick on each other. No, she's not going to lose her leg, just probably the toes. And we don't know how many or how much of it is, like, she's just like, you kind of just got to wait it out and see how much of it falls off. But she said it will more than likely fall off on its own. She said if it gets worse, then to take her in to see them, but otherwise just keep doing what I'm doing, I guess. But she said if it doesn't seem like it's continuing to heal and flake off and fall off, then I would take her in and she would have to have them do it, something with like an amputation type of thing. But for now, to just keep doing what I'm doing, she's going to get pain meds and antibiotics to keep infection down, and so that she has pain meds while I'm cleaning her and stuff. Am I a lesbian? No, I'm not. I'm actually asexual. I don't really date or do anything like that. But yeah, her leg was actually fine. She's not going to lose her leg. That all scraped off and was nice, fresh skin under there. She said that looks good. It's just as it starts coming into the toes, it's definitely lost circulation in there. So I said it might come back, it might not. She's definitely going to lose something, I assume, is kind of, she made it seem like she's definitely something's going to fall off. Just, you don't know how much of a nub is going to be left there or not. I'm just like hoping and praying that she has enough to function. It's definitely been stressful, so. Thank you, Animal Lover. Animal Lover says I'm staying quiet because I'm letting you talk to the people in the chat and letting people in the chat talk to you. Thank you, sweetie. Snowman says, my name is Snowman because I like snow. Well, we got plenty. We got plenty of snow here. Poultry is pretty resilient, says Country. Yeah, I mean, they definitely are. It's just sad that they have to go through that. So, all right, I'm going to run to the bathroom. You guys can hang out with Looney for a sec, maybe. For the cat. Here, watch Stratty. He's sweet and he won't go anywhere. I'm going to run to the bathroom and then we got to go outside. Unless you got to see the rest of the stuff. Let's go take care of the animals. There's not that much stuff left, and then you can see it when I come in. I don't think there's anything. Not really that much left. There's just some stuff for the birds and stuff. I got some new toys for them. New toys for the birdies. New toys for the birdies. Oh, and a belt. That's my belt, because I needed a belt. I don't know if you guys remember, last week I was complaining I could not find a belt. So they had that belt for $1. It was on clearance. Sorry. They had belts for $1. It took forever. That was the only one that was my size. It's so ugly. I don't like it. It's like, it reminds me of like my teenage days with the stupid stars, like punk. But can't go wrong for $1. Here. Yeah. Can't go wrong for $1, so. All right, Stratty. Let me go pee, kitty. All right, I'll be right back. Then we'll go see the animals outside. Oh, hey, Lunar. All right, Lunar, you gotta stay here because I gotta go take care of Birdie. Oh, okay. You guys have fun watching Kitty? Oh, Snowman said, I love your glasses. Thank you. Yeah, they're actually like really cheap. They were from Zeelool, Zeelool, Zeelool.com, and they were like $12 tops when I got them. It was like $7 and then another like $5 or $6 in shipping. So it cost me $12 all together for these. And their prescription, they have my prescription in them. It was like $12 with the prescription. It was pretty cool. So they're very lightweight, which I wasn't used to at first because I'm used to having like metal frame glasses. They're just like plastic. But after I got used to how like light they were, it's actually fine and nice, and kind of nice to have something just lightweight on your face. Jamie said Kareen is letting us talk to Ari. CountryLink said $12 is super cheap for a prescription. Guys, don't read into her what she said too much. She just said she's being quiet. And she just means she doesn't have much to say. So she's letting me finish, basically. She's trying to say she's not interrupting, and she's just letting me finish what I'm talking about because I'm giving the update to everybody and stuff. Us autistic people don't know how to communicate everything we are thinking too well sometimes. Yeah, there you go. See, I know what she means. Sometimes us autistic folks don't word things correctly, and it comes off sounding weird. Oh, but she doesn't really do anything. Well, that ain't what she said, so she's got her own way of saying that, I guess. That's basically the intent of what she said, is like, I'm still here, I'm just letting everyone else talk, you know? It's not like she's letting you talk, like you have permission, but it's like, hey, I'm just letting everyone else, like letting the chat go, letting everyone else have their peace, I'm just here listening. It's just like the way you read it. You can say it like, I'm letting you guys talk, or hey, yeah, I'm just letting everyone talk. Everyone go ahead. I'm just listening. That kind of thing, you know? It's like the way you kind of read it, the tone you're going to put onto it. Oh. But I find people do that with me too. They put a tone onto things I say when it's like not the tone that I meant. So I try to stick up for her a little bit, because I know that happens to me too. No, Looney, you're gonna go in here for a minute. Oh, sorry, I know you were in here for a while earlier. Go ahead, just for a little bit while I go outside, so you don't run in and out while I'm trying to get the animals their stuff. All right, let's get my flashlight just in case. Or maybe this light will be better. Look at this light. That way I can shine it better. I'll bring this out there. Bring my book light. All right, we need this. All right, I'm gonna go do the goat shots, and then I'll come back in, I think, to do the chickies. The chickie, is this the chicken? Okay, that's the chickie, and this is the chickies. The pain meds we're not gonna put on hand until tomorrow. We're just gonna start her antibiotics. But she looks pretty comfortable now. We're gonna do her pain meds right before I go to do her soak and stuff tomorrow. She looks pretty comfy now. All right, these are the goats. I need these. Let's get a second bag for these. Or leave the guineas here. Go give shots to the goats. Animal Lover says, yeah, no one understands me when I'm speaking or talking when I say what I want to say. Snowman says, quiet is good sometimes, and autistic people sometimes don't mean to be rude, it's just how their brain works. Jamie said, yeah, by using the word allow, it makes it sound like she thinks she has control. Did she say allow? I thought she just said let. She didn't say allow, she said let. She said, I'm staying quiet because I'm letting you talk to the people in chat, and I'm letting the people in the chat talk to you. I didn't find that bad or anything. She didn't say allow. I'm allowing you guys to talk. She just said let. That's like, hey, I'm just letting everyone speak. I'm here, I'm quiet, but I'm letting everyone else chat. And I'm just listening. Come on, guys. Give Christine the benefit of the doubt sometimes. She really doesn't mean to be rude. Hi. I mean, she perches fine now. Hi. You were sitting over there. My mom made her that little bed. Ain't that cute? We took the little bin that she usually used. Oh, and we did this so that she doesn't freaking get caught in the fence again. We took the top of the bin that had the... Yeah, you're about to get your shot, bud. It has like this screening on it that I made. This is like it was a mouse cage that I made. It was a bin cage. So there's this one, and then it would attach to a second one. The mouse didn't live just in that. It was 2 bins stuck together. It has this little hole. I was like proud of my mouse cage. It was this bin, and then it had a little hole with a tube that went into another bin. So it was like a double bin cage. And then this side was like her little quiet side for sleeping and playing at night. And then her other side had her water bottle, and that was more open. That was the clear container. And it had like her food and water and like a couple ramps to play around and stuff. But yeah, this is to keep her from getting stuck in the fence. And we covered all this stuff over here so that they stop getting stuck. Probably should cover it from the inside, but we haven't covered that yet. Jamie says, sorry, Christine. Animal Lover says, like what happened with Daddy yesterday, he didn't understand me when I was trying to speak and talk. Yeah. Jamie said sorry, hon. She said sorry for misunderstanding you. That looks better than the chicken wire? Yeah. Yeah, it still needs to get... It still needs to get covered from the inside, but I think it'll keep them from getting their wings, like, fully stuck in it. Because it's blocking them from, like, right up against it, keeping things from being able to go through it all the way. But it still needs a little more adjustment. But that's kind of jerry-rigging it for now. Once this snow melts, they're getting a whole brand new coop made, and we're going to make a ton of adjustments. They're getting hardware cloth, round perches that are also wrapped. I also want the perches to be like a hook, like this, not nailed in, so that I can take the perches off and clean them better. Just so you know, let is a versatile verb, primarily meaning to allow, permit, or make something happen. Yeah, but she doesn't know what words, all the, like, nuances of language. She's just using the words that come easily to her head. Snowman said, autistic people sometimes don't know what to say, and sometimes it comes out rude. Believe me, I've been there, but we're not meaning to be rude. Oh, are you autistic too, Snowman? I know. I don't use words sometimes with the exact definition, though. From the woman who calls her guinea hens chickens. I'm not one to speak on definitions. Right? All right, this is Whiskey's. He's going to get, this one goes under the skin. And then there's one that goes into the muscle. Yeah, from the woman who calls her guinea hens chickens and buzzards. Definitely not going to criticize definitions here. Yes, I am autistic too, so I understand. Yeah, I am as well. So it's like, I don't want to feel like I don't want to make people feel like I'm like always giving Christine a free pass, but it's just that I like understand the autistic brain. And I've also had like a lot of conversations with Christine behind the scenes, and I know that she's not trying to be rude to people. just definitely doesn't always word things correctly. And she's very sensitive, so. All right, is this Whiskey's too? Hold on, no, that one's Lily's. I don't want to mix them up. This one's Whiskey's, and let's get the other one for Whiskey. Whiskey, Lily. There's the other one for Whiskey. 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 All right, this one goes in the. They said to shake it. Shake it, shake it. Draw it back a little bit. And then shake it. Shake it, shake it, shake it. Shake it, shake it, shake it. All right, let me make sure I. Whiskey, you gonna come out here, bud? Come here, bud. I need you and then I need Lily. Come here. Come out. I know you had a long day in the car. He's like, no more, please, no more. No more. Hi. Well, unless you want to just eat. Here, go eat. You eat. Go eat, and then I'll just do it while you're eating if I can. I'm gonna do it while you're eating, Whiskey. I don't know if you guys can see him, but we're just gonna. Oh, poor baby. Doing shots. Let me put you over here. I can't see nothing over here. I hate trying to do this because you run sometimes. Get your head. Get your head. Get your head. Yeah, you're gonna run away. Run away. Get your head. Oh, don't eat the grain. Hey, you can't do that. No, 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 no. That's the chicken's grain. Stop. You're like eating half of it over here. Oh my goodness. I didn't know you were doing that. Lily. Lily. Stop. I can't let her out. Can't let you out. Get back in there. Get back in there then. You can't come out if you're going to eat the chicken's brain. It's not good for you. It'll make you sick. You get bloated. You'll get bloated doing that. Someone like hold them while you do a shot. Like trying to do a shot and then they run. Alright, you're not going to be able to see because he's just... No, no, don't make me poke myself. Last time you made me poke myself. That was fun. This summer he was, I need like the shoulder where there's more skin. This one goes under the skin, and there's not enough skin to pull up. Dandruff. Whiskey. Where's the needle cap so I don't get these dirty while I'm trying to get his skin pulled up? Hi. There you go. There's some. If you just stay there for a second. No, of course you're not going to. Of course you're not going to, Whiskey. You never do what Mama wants you to do. Oh my God, it was so hard getting in the car, in and out of the car today. He's like, oh my God, 100-pound goat. Can I pull it off with my, hold on, sorry Whiskey, just a little prick. There we go, okay. Got it in, got that one in. That one just goes under the skin. Okay, alright. And the other one's just gonna go in your back leg, in the meat of your, you can find a meaty, maybe like in the butt right over here. Alright. Alright, there's one. We got one in. And then I gotta do Lily too. This is fun. It's Snowman says, and we can feel feelings from other people, so it's best to stay patient. Snowman says, yes, I am, so I understand. Animal Lover says, thank you. And yes, I'm very sensitive. It feels like I want to cry sometimes. Jamie said, I'm sensitive too, but I don't want people to feel sorry for me. If my feelings get hurt, I don't like it. Yeah, I don't like pity either. I try not to cry on camera. That's why I'm always the one holding my feelings in, and then I go cry later. Like, I don't think people realize how much stress these animals have been causing me lately. I know I don't like cry on camera, but I've definitely had tears shed over this for the past few months. Alright, Whiskey, here's your other one. Hold on. This one's gonna go in your bum. Snowman says, I know autistic people can get annoying, but we don't understand sometimes. Sorry they are so loud. It's like hard to even talk in here with them. We all need to help each other out with our special needs instead of getting mad. Animal Lover says, it's okay, Jamie, I accept your apology. Thank you, Animal Lover, for accepting her apology. Just like I explained to Jamie when I try to explain to her what you're actually trying to say. You gotta, also be accepting. Jamie tries to learn and accept you, so you have to also be accepting of Jamie when she apologizes, Don't hold it against her. She just doesn't, she's taking things literally. She's not maybe used to dealing with autistic people, or kind of doesn't know what you mean by it. So, and us autistic folks definitely can come off as rude sometimes, just maybe because we don't know the exact perfect way to word things, or we use the wrong words for things that make meanings get twisted up. So you can't hold it against someone when you're using a word that they think has a different meaning than what you're using it for, So don't hold it against Jamie either. Jamie's doing the best she can, and we've all really been trying to be accepting and learn from each other and accept each other. So Animal Lover said, can you give Emma a pet for me, Jamie? And a hug. Aw. If Emma's not asleep, she might like that. Alright, Whiskey. This one shouldn't be that hard. It's the getting up the skin is kind of hard for me. The vet said doing the under the skin should be easier, but I always find the intramuscular ones easier, just because you just kind of pop it in. It's like you just put it all the way in and it's there. When you're trying to get right under the skin, it's like surface level and it's harder to get it in. You gotta go like perfect. Alright. Oh, you don't like me touching your butt, huh? You don't like me touching your butt. Lily, this one's not yours. I got yours coming next, though. Come here, Whiskey. I know, I had to prick you. You're gonna get one prick a day for the next week. I'm showy. You're gonna get one prick a day. One prick a day for the next week or so. Poor boy. Where are you? Oh, you're over here. Shoulder, but not really a lot of muscle there. The muscles are more in his back leg. Whiskey, Frisky, Whiskey, Frisky, Whiskey. Come on. Yeah? Come on, baby. I'm like stalking him. I'm like, where am I gonna get you? I'm gonna get you. Mama's gonna get you. Mama's gonna get you. Mama's gonna get you, Whiskey. Mama's gonna get you. Mama's gonna get you. Mama's gonna get you. Mama's gonna get you. Oh, he stomped my foot. That hurts. I hate when he does that. I hate when you stomp my foot when I don't have my boots on. Just my sneakers. Whiskey. Hi, Bud Lily. You guys playing? They're playing. You guys playing? You were crying for Lily all day. You missed her. Now you're being a bully to her. Unless you guys are playing. You guys do seem like you're playing. Oh, she's wagging her tail. She's playing. You guys cute? You guys playing? They're actually playing. I'll let them play for a second. You guys playing? Yeah, Jamie said she's still learning about autism. Snowman said, oh, that was sweet of you, Animal. And that is sweet, Jamie. You trying to understand autism. I like when people work things out. Same. Snowman said, oh, that's one thing with autism. When they get upset, they feel like a bad person. I felt like that yesterday. I used to. I try not to let things affect me that much. I definitely still have my problems with it. I'm just better at talking myself out of it now. Sorry that they are so loud. Don't know how well you can hear me over them squawking. Why are you so loud? It's this one, always crowing. Sounds like my bed when I'm getting busy. I wish they had an off button. For real, they're like an alarm clock that never stops. They're like an alarm clock that never stops. Oh my God, I'm going to get my mom to help me do this. I definitely need someone to hold them while I definitely have someone have to hold me do their shots, especially where I have to do both of them. Right? Running around chasing each other. Can you guys choose a better time to play? Can you guys choose a better time to play? Yeah? There's no playtime right now. There's no playtime right now. Move this bucket and you keep stomping it in. It's making it harder for me to do anything. Alright, hey. Stomping in the bucket. Let me get your booty. Let me find your skin. No! I want to bend the needle. Hey, careful! Oh my goodness. Here. All right. Fucking fuck. Come on, Whiskey. Stay put for just a second. You need to separate your fur because you got such thick fur from the winter. I feel like this is like a pig mud. You know, like when you're chasing pigs in the mud. Come here. Stop. Chill out, Whiskey. Stay put for just a sec, buddy. No, as soon as I go to touch his butt, he's like, nope, ain't doing that. Ain't doing that. Don't touch my booty. That's my booty. That's my booty, Mama. That's my booty. No, chill. Okay. Fuck, you got a needle in you, bud. Fuckity. Didn't get quite all of it. I'm running around with a needle in him. Stop. Get a tick on you. Got a tick? No, it's a spider. Gotta get the rest of it in there now. Now you gotta get poked twice. How are you like that? Okay. There, it's in. It's going. All right, it's going. Got it all. There you go. That's what happens when you run away with the needle in you. And it falls out. And then I gotta poke you again. Huh? You don't want to do that. Bend the needle. Oh, these ones don't bend, they break. Where'd the other piece of the needle go? Oh, can I pet that dog? It's a goat. I would never unmute them. Jamie said I would never unmute them. Butterfly's been learning about autism too, as much as she can. All right, Lily, it's your turn. Hey! There's like one chickie that's always obnoxious. Is that the empty one? Okay, I gotta trash that when I get inside. Alright, and now we have Lily's. Oh, that was Whiskey's. That was Whiskey's. Where's Lily's other one? Now we got Lily's and Lily's. Okay. So yeah, they're both getting treated for a squirt bottle, right? That would be nice. I don't want to be mean to them. They're just doing what they do, which is make a lot of noise. It's just doing what they do, which is make lots of noise. It's the reason why they call them guard dogs of the chicken world. But yeah, they're both getting treated so that they don't end up passing stuff back and forth. They asked me if I'd rather wait, and I'm like, let's just treat them both because I don't want Whiskey's to go away, and then if Lily still has a little cough, hers hasn't been bad, but she has had like a little bit of a cough. Hers is like where Whiskey's first started, but it just hasn't progressed really as much as his has. But I don't want his to get better, and then she still has something, even mildly, and then passes it back to him, and then he gets sick again, and then he gets her sick again, and then I'm like going back and forth to the vet a million times. I'd rather just try to knock it out in one go. So this is the one that has to go under the skin, and that I do now and then once again in 2 weeks for the dewormer. And then we do the other one. Where's the other one? Let me make sure I have it here. Lily. All right, that one can go back in the bag. And then this one, take this one over here. Oh, Lily? No, that's Whiskey's other one. I'm losing everything here. That's Whiskey's other one. And then this is Lily's other one. Here we go. Oh! I can't catch it, no. Not that I know of. They didn't say it was any bit. Lily, no. I don't want you coming out to get the chicken grain again. Get in there. Get in there. You keep eating the chicken grain when you come out. Stop. I'll go in this way. Push the door forward. Instead of opening it out. What are you guys making crazy noises? They're kind of cute, but no, I can't catch bumblefoot either. Well, the bacteria isn't good to have in your hand. It's basically, what is it, staph? It's a staph infection. So, I mean, you can technically catch it if you have open wounds. You can get just an infection in your fingers and stuff if you have open wounds in your hands. Just gotta wash your hands and stuff. Yeah, it's a staph infection. You can get like MRSA. Alright, Lily, you're next, bud. Hi, honey. Hi. Hi. Can I do you? Can I do you? You don't have a lot of meat on your bones and your shoulders either. Whiskey's fatter. Whiskey's got more skin to pull up, but you don't kick as hard, at least. You're not as strong as he is. You're a little smaller. Right, let me take that off. Get that skin up. Need some skin. You just need a little skin. This goes under the skin. No, you're okay. You're okay. I know I got kind of pinching you, but just a little bit of skin to pinch up there. Just need a little skin to put in there. Hold on. No. Don't make me poke myself. When I do that. Come here, Come here. Don't make me poke. Don't make me poke myself, honey. people to do medical treatments on animals sometimes. Come on. No, stay put. Don't back into the closet there. The left side of yours. I'm going to do it on your neck. There's the tip of the needle there. I'm going to go in this way. Got it. Hold on. Work. Okay. Shake it. Alright, can you get this in? Almost had it. Jerk. You don't have a lot of fat on your bones, girl. Whiskey's fat. Whiskey's a fat one. No. Go on. Alright, there you go. Then it's in. Oh, jeez. Don't jump. They jump when the needles go in, and then the needle's just flapping around on there. Alright, there's one. Now you need the one in your butt. That's the dewormer. And now here come the antibiotics. And here come the antibiotics. Here come the antibiotics. Here come the antibiotics. So go back a little bit. And then shake. Shake it all up because it separates. And obviously, flick it to get the air bubbles out. There's still one bubble there. There you go. That's a bubble. That's a bubble. Okay, come on. Almost. Alright. You gotta come on this side. I gotta go on this side. Can you put your head under my legs? Can you put your head under my legs? No, you don't like it when I touch your butt either. You don't like when I touch their butts. You're on my foot. That's great. That hurts when I do that. Come on. Oh my goodness. Come on. Hey. Really, calm down, honey. Calm down. It's not like I've got you in a headlock. I just like keeping your head over there. So you try not to move so much. This time it'll be facing your butt, girl. I hold you like by the scruff like a puppy. No. Hey. Girl. Calm down. Need one person to comfort her in the front, and then one person just poke her in the butt. Me and Mom will have to do this next time. She's in bed. The only reason Mom ain't helping me is because she's in bed. She did get the chicken all set up while I was going at the vet. But Mom's asleep. She does not want this shot in the butt. She don't even know. Lily, you've never even had shots in the butt like this. You don't even know. You don't even know what you're missing. You don't even know what you're missing, honey. been making me my back hurt a lot lately. I don't want to put this needle down and get it dirty. It's trying to separate her fur. I get her into the right position, and then while I'm separating her fur, she freaks out. Because I can't find her damn skin under there. All right. There we go. Got it. All right, you got it. There you go. That wasn't so hard, was it? Jeez. Was for me, not for you. Crazy girl. Whoa. Chasing them around. Oh, that's nice of you. Thank you, Snowman. Snowman says, Jamie, is Animal like this all the time, or does she have good days? She has good days and bad days. Some days she's better. She was doing good for a while. Snowman says, Animal Lover, how about you? If you feel overwhelmed, how about the mods time you out? Yeah, we do that. If she's overwhelmed and stuff. We time you out so she can take a break and come back when she's in a better mood, because I know, like me, sometimes it's hard. Yeah, if you look on the channel, there's different membership tiers. Definitely don't feel obligated if you do what you can afford, but we definitely appreciate the support to anyone who does become a member. We've been trying to post our members only stuff. We've been making sure to put out more videos, and the videos always go out to members first. Alright, and here's our chickie. You look nice after your bath last night. How fluffy. There you go. How's your foot doing? Okay, it's still wrapped, so I can't really tell. Alright, so tomorrow she's got to get, hey honey, you're okay, I'm not doing anything to you today. You know, she's been not liking me because I've had to torture her. Honey, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Shh, it's okay. Honey. There you go, that better? Honey. She liked it last night. She had a spa day last night. If you look on the channel, it went out to members first, but I think it's up for everybody now. She had we had to give her a bath and do her foot soak last night. So she did her foot soak, and then we gave her like a little bath, washed her head up and stuff because she's got a little boo-boo on her head still that's healing. And then I had to blow dry her because it was too cold to go back outside without being dry and stuff. And she actually seemed to like the being blow dried. She was like, oh. She's just falling asleep. She was like, it was like the nice warm air. It was on warm, and I was just fluffing up her feathers and everything so that they weren't packed down and all dirty. Not dirty, but because she just had a bath, but not making sure that her Lily, no, don't get she'll steal the chicken food is the only reason why she can't go out there. But yeah, making sure that her feathers were fluffed up so that they can properly thermoregulate her. It's actually the way that animals' feathers and dog's fur and stuff, the way that it traps air inside that helps them to thermoregulate. So if all the feathers are wet and packed down, that won't, on top of being wet, it'll make you more cold, but also when the feathers in the fur for dogs, if it's matted and packed down, the air doesn't get trapped within it. The warm air from their body heat doesn't get trapped within it as much, and they can catch a cold. And she's already apparently dealing with some form of frostbite. So, I have the bag of meds. Okay, I need the bag of meds. Let me make sure I have that. Okay, good night, everybody. Oh, I need to go bring the water back out for Chicky. Sorry, there's one more thing I have to do. I need the water. Oh. They're so loud. I don't know that I'm going to be able to do that tonight, honey. I'm exhausted. I'm going to be going to bed. I was up real early. I was driving in the car all day, and I've had a migraine. So I probably won't be chatting online after I'm done. But we can chat tomorrow. I'll be around tomorrow all day, so I'll chat with you tomorrow, hon. Hi, Looney. Alright, give me a sec, bub. Alright, those gotta go in there. And these are trash. I should find like a sharp spot or something for these. I don't know what to do with these. I put them in there for now. Get like a sharps container. Like, find somewhere to throw those away properly. I'm gonna sit in that cup for now in the cabinet. Okay, this is pain meds for the chickie for tomorrow when I go to soak her foot. That's for Chickie. Looney, quiet. Okay, you can come out now because all I'm going to do is the water. You just have to do the water. You can come out. Come on. I just didn't want you sneaking out the house while I was going in and out and stuff. Oh, yeah, usually we chat online at night, but I just don't have enough time tonight. It's already late and I haven't eaten dinner. So I'm going to be just resting. I had a migraine on the way home. I actually had to stop. That's why I had all this stuff from Walmart. Because I had to stop at Walmart on the way home because I started getting nauseous on the way home from the vet. And I had already took a rizatriptan. So I needed to pick up my rescue meds because it was the last rizatriptan I had. I took it and it still wasn't working. So I needed to go pick up my rescue meds. I was like, please have an extra prescription. I think it was like my last refill on my rescue meds. And I was like, thank God they had one. So I had to stop and pick it up. And then I decided to grab some extra goodies for the animals. So these are the last of the stuff that I got. Let's see. Well, let's see. Oh, I got some Gorilla Glue because I have a couple things to repair. That has nothing to do with the animals, but I just have some things I need to repair. Like little things that kind of has to do with the animals because the cats knocked my glassware off the counters and broke them. But yeah, we have, oh, that's more glue, E600. I got two different types of glue, in case one of them didn't work. Yeah, we have these birdie toys. So, Blue Moon got a new bell, because, okay, Blue Moon used to be obsessed with this bell. He used to have a bell, and he was obsessed with it. He would go ring it every morning, and it ended up breaking over time. Actually, I think there's still one more bell, but he doesn't like that one that much. This is more similar to the one he used to have. So I got him a new bell. He actually used to hump it too. It would fall on the floor sometimes. He would knock it and it would fall on the floor and then he would go and hump it. And I would wake up every morning to Blue Moon humping his bell. My bird. So we got Blue Moon a new bell. This is, I'm sure all the birds will play with it, but it was Blue Moon's favorite. Jamie said, okay, I'm back. I needed to escape them buzzards before I freak out. I don't know how you do it. I know they're so loud. They really do trigger I get like so, I'm like, shut up. I don't know how I do it either because it drives me crazy when I go in there. I'm like just trying to relax with the goats and it's like, they need to get out of the goat house. If I want to go see the buzzards separately, the guinea hens, the buzzards, I like calling them buzzards though. If I want to go see the buzzards, I can deal with the buzzards. But when I'm trying to just relax with my goats, my sweet little Whiskey and my sweet little Lily, I don't want to hear. Oh, and I want to do a camp out with the goats this summer, and there's no way I'm sleeping with those buzzards squawking all night. They don't really squawk that much at night, but I mean it's nighttime right now, so. But once it settles down at night, they don't really. So yeah, Blue Moon has a new bell to hump, because he used to love that. It was really funny. Yeah, I considered it like my alarm clock because he would do it every morning at like basically the same time. At like 8 in the morning, you'd hear him. And it was the sound of him humping his bell. He literally like gets up and down on it and humps it. So I'd go, oh, waking up to the sound of music. Blue Moon humping his bell. So then we got these toys. These are like a few different ones that I put together. I might leave it like this or separate them, but they kind of like to have like big chunky toys. So I got 3 different ones and I put them together. There's like 2 of these ones, one here and one here, and then there's this one in the middle. So I kind of think I'm just going to leave it like that so that they have a nice big chunky toy, because they kind of like those. Because like they had these ones here. These ones are getting gross, so I'm going to have to replace them. They have this big one. See, it's like a big chunky toy. And then we have this one here. That one used to be as big as that one, but they've completely destroyed it. That one and that one used to be like almost the same size. So they've destroyed that one. So I can still leave this one and then probably get rid of that. That's ready to go in the trash. So we can replace that one with this. And then they have a nice new big chunky toy. But yeah, it's really hard for me to find really nice big toys for the lovebirds. They don't really sell big toys for them in the store. Unless you go to like a Petco or something, but I just shop at Walmart because that's what we have around here. The Petco is like a half hour away. There's nothing in my town, nothing nearby, so I go to the stores that are nearby, but they don't have like the stuff that I want, so I kind of make my own, which I grab like a few different ones and put them together. And the smaller ones are cheaper anyway, so I get like a few different ones and make my own little thing. So the cage has to get cleaned tomorrow, so we'll clean up their cage and then give them a new toy to put in there. Yeah, our snowman says they love snow. Look at all the snow we have over there. It's starting to melt, but there's still like a ton left. It's been melting over the past few days, but there's still like giant piles out there. Country said, "How are you doing, Jamie?" Our bird does the same thing, dirty buzzards. Hi, Looney. Okay, so we have to but yeah, so that was like, I think the rest of the haul, basically. Oh, and the only other thing I got for myself was, I think that's the last thing. Oh, that's just for my diamond art. This was like a couple bucks, just they're little trays for my diamond art, because I need extra trays so that I can do different things. There's a little diamond art tray, and then I had the belt, and then I got one of these, because this was on sale, like way on clearance. It was like $30, and these things are usually like almost $100. So we got a rugged mini terabyte. It's 2 terabytes. It's like definitely a big one. Because I'm running out of space, and as a YouTuber, I need to be able to make my videos. So I was looking in the clearance stuff, and I found that. Because this one's almost full, and then I have one more that is full. So I have a new things that I haven't been able to like transfer my videos because all my files are my things are almost full. So we got a new like a mobile like external hard drive thing, like that you can plug into the computer, like this one. It's like a little disc that holds extra storage, so you can put your videos on it. So like transfer your photos and videos from your phone to that. And yeah, this was their paperwork. I'm not going to show you exactly, but because I don't want to dox myself, or it like has all my information on there. But we've got ivermectin and penicillin for both animals. Some for Lily and some for Whiskey. And it looks like they're due for... Oh, they already had that. Oh, that's it. Yeah, okay. No, that was in 2015. That was something they had before. That was old. There's like has a mix of their old records in here too. I was like, wait a minute. Oh, okay, 5, 6. I was trying to figure out when their birthday was. Whiskey's birthday. Oh, sorry, Lily. Is it the same one? 5, 6. When's Whiskey's? Whiskey's birthday is June 8th, 2013, and Lily's is 5/06. So Lily's is in May, and then Whiskey's is in June. She's like a month younger. So I got their birthdays. I realized it was on their paperwork. That's cool. Because I didn't know exactly. I was trying to remember when exactly they were born. I know they're 13 this year, because they were born in 2013. It's 2026. Yeah, they actually had lots of compliments for Whiskey. They said he was a sweet boy. They were like loving his neck fluff. They loved his neck fluff because he's got like nice fluffy neck from his sheddies that are coming out. They couldn't believe he was 13 years old. They're like, he's actually in amazing shape aside from his like cough. So actually, like I said, I felt good about the goats. It was good news and bad news. So the goats are actually in good shape. Whiskey's doing great. They're going to get rid of their little cough and then they'll be fine. And they actually, like I said that Whiskey was like, they couldn't believe he was that old. They did his nails. That was another thing. They did his hooves for me, which was great. I still have to do Lily's because Lily wasn't there today. So I still have to do Lily's, but they got Whiskey's hooves done. So that'll save me one thing, although Lily's usually harder to do because she kicks up a storm. Whiskey's the docile one. He just puts his head on which he actually did today too. I was able to just cuddle him while the vets worked and did his nails. So they just like snip, snip, snipped, and I just cuddled him in the front while they lifted his feet and did it. It's so much easier with multiple people. Where's the chicken stuff? I'm looking for the chicken's meds, what I just did with them. Put them up here somewhere. Here it is. Okay, I put the pain meds in the fridge, and I just have this one to mix with the water. The dog is talking, yeah. She wants to go outside, I think, again. I need to find a little water bowl that's... Here, maybe this one. This one will be good. I'm going to find a bowl that's not too big because I want their medicine to be like in there. I don't want it to be that she doesn't drink it all. I want her to drink as much of her medicine as she can, so I don't want to over mix it. This bowl just because it was a little dusty. Snowman said, how are you doing, country? Jeremy says, good evening. Welcome back, Jeremy. How are you doing? Good evening. So yeah, this is the chickies, the little chicken's antibiotic thing that she's going to have. This goes in her water. Guinea hen. This is tetracycline, oxytetracycline powder. Mix 1/4 teaspoon in 1 quart of water daily for 7 days. Okay, so we need... Jamie said, Butterfly made me sad the other day. I told her to knock it off or I'm going to steal Holland and then she'll be sad too. No, don't steal Holland. I call her Raggedy Holland. Raggedy Holland. Hold on, I need a measuring cup. Oh, this was the other thing I had to show you. They had like a little free bin at the vet, which was nice because I'm low income, so they have like a little thing for like almost like a pet food pantry. So I was able to get some free stuff for the kitties and a tennis ball for the dog. So they had a tennis ball I got for Looney. Just a little tennis ball. And then for the cats, I got all this stuff. We got Tiki Cat Mousse. We got like 3 packets of that. So we got this stuff for the kitties. Because the cats are always eating like crazy. So they had these. They had a couple cans of this cat food. This one I actually usually get for them. It's the Reveal, whatever. I don't know. It's a good cat food. It's a limited ingredient cat food. A pretty good one. True Lux by Weruva. Grain, gluten, and carrageenan free. Real food, quick and quirky with chicken and turkey and gravy. So I got these 2 cans, these 3 mousse packets, perfect broth from Rachel Ray. And then they get a bunch of these, which my Lucky always loves these things. These little, we had a different brand, but they're these little like squeeze treats. He gets them when he goes to the vet, but he loves these, so they have a bunch of these. I'm sure Stratus will like them too, but Lucky goes crazy for them. So get a bunch of those, and then this, which I buy for them too sometimes, just because it's cheap. So got some cat food stuff, which was nice because I'm broke all the time about trying to take care of these animals. So yeah, that was part of my little haul. This was all from the vet, from their little pet food pantry thing that they have. It's just a free box. They just have a box that people donate and put in the box, and then you can take from the box. You can put in and take out. It's like a kind of like a pet library there. Okay, and then let me rinse this here too. Quart of water. Let's see, a quart, 1 quart. Okay. Maybe we can do like 1/4 of a teaspoon in 1 quart of water. So we got this little packet of powder. Looks like that. So we need my teaspoon. Where are my teaspoons? Where's my teaspoons? Yeah, this is for Chicky to treat her little foot so that any infection that's there stays down while it heals. Where are my teaspoons though? Is that it? Hiding. So I'm just washing everything because it's going into a medical situation here, and I don't know, stuff gets dusty when it sits in the drawers. 1/4, 1/4 teaspoon. Everything just gets kind of dusty there. There's a flight. There's a flight. What's a flight? There's a flight. Who's flying? Who's flying? Hi, butterfly. I have a question, butterfly. Oh, she wants to know if you're still learning about autism still. What's bratterfly? Bratterfly, butterfly. Butterfly, bratterfly. What's it look like? I can't tell if those are just bubbles or it looks dirty still. Just rinsed it, but I might have not got all the soap out. It looked like bubbles on top. Butterfly says, yes, I am. She's still learning about autism. You've been talking to Pumpkin a lot, too, so I'm sure you're learning how autism works. Actually, might not even be able to fit a whole thing. I guess we can do 1/2 quart and then 1/8 of a teaspoon. Right? 1 quart, 4 cups. Let's see. Where is it? Where's the halfway point? It's so hard to see. It's clear. 4 cups, 1 quart. All right. Maybe here. All right, there we go. And then we got 1/2 of a 4th. I don't have an 1/8 teaspoon, so I just got like 1/2 of a 4th teaspoon here. I can just mix it. And that's going to be for the Chicky water, for her antibiotic, just goes in there. And you better drink that, Chicky. Drink it, drink it, drink it. Lucky, don't touch this, not for you. You don't need antibiotics. You don't need antibiotics, buddy. Alright, I might need a bigger bowl because that bowl is looking kind of, it might not fit. I'll fit in this one. Let's see. Fit in that one. That one will be better because it's lower. Alright, and we're going to put it back in here to carry it out, just so that I don't spill it. There we go. I'll put it back in there to carry it. Alright, so that's got to get refreshed for her daily for the next week or so. I'll put this in the fridge too. And then I have the other water for the rest of them. Woo! It's going to be a long... I'm going to have a lot to do with these animals lately. I got to get the bird cage cleaned. And then the goats, I'm going to have to be doing their shots every day. Chicken, going to have to get her feet cleaned every day and then do her antibiotics. And then she has a shot that's going to go in her mouth. Like, not a shot. It's like, you have to, for the pain meds, it's like a syringe that you got to squirt into the back of her throat, which is going to be fun, trying to hold her beak open and get that in there. You can put it in her water too, but it's better if you can get it right into her so that you know she's taken it, other than like trying to get her to drink it out in her water, because then you don't know how much she had. She said it is better if you can get it right into her throat, but I'm definitely going to need a second person for that. Might need to do some research on how to do that, because it's really hard. Like lovebirds' beaks, they're curved and it's a lot easier to the bottom beak is like smaller than the top beak. It's easier to just kind of pinch it open and stick a syringe in there. Like I was able to syringe feed them as babies and stuff. But these birds, I've tried doing stuff like that before when I had chickens that were sick and stuff, and it's very difficult. Their beaks are shaped differently. Alright, Moon, you gotta get out. Oh, you probably just gotta go on a leash, and you can't go in the goat house because the chickens are home. Okay? Go on. Go ahead, baby. I was trying to be quick tonight, but it's ended up being a longer stream than I wanted it to be. Oh, I'm exhausted. I was up early today. XOXO says, I'm very tired. Yeah, me too. Oh, hold on. I need the other water. The other water, because the other ones need water too. At least I think they do. The goats had water, but the other chickies' water is probably dirty because they're constantly shitting in it. Oh. But yeah, I'm definitely relieved to have a treatment plan at least. It's just stressful trying to carry it out. Okay. Alright, guys. Alright, chickie. They got mealworms tonight. I don't know if they're going to eat them yet. Here you go. Oh, alright. So, Miss Chickie, I got water for you over here. Do you want water? Water? Come here. Got water for you. Just has like a slight yellow tint. This I was going to put over here so that she can sit up on this if she wants to. She likes to sit up sometimes. Likes to like perch. And then my mom made her like her little nest over there. Oh, and I usually put a little hay up on there so that she doesn't. Nice and comfy for you. Okay, and then this. Just gotta go in your water bowl. It's not freezing anymore out here, so it's good that it won't freeze, at least. It's been just above freezing at night. It goes down to like 35 to 38 at night, so hasn't frozen yet, which is good. Hi. Okay, and your water's a little dirty too. Hi, Chicky. Hi. Okay, You're cute. Oh yeah, I gotta move the goat's water, and that's why it's dirty. I gotta move when she's in here. I have to move the water in because she sits here and poops into the water. That's what that is. Naughty. Hold on. Take this off. I gotta clean this. Oh. Naughty goat. Or naughty bird. Good night, EXO. Country said there's good days and bad days. I'm going to call it a night. Oh, and bad days these days, Jamie. And then EXO says I'm going to call it a night. I'm super tired. I hope everyone has a good night. Thank you. We're getting almost done with our stream anyway. So thank you for coming by. Snowman says prayers for you guys that everyone gets along with each other and understands each other instead of getting mad. Talk with them and understand why they might be doing it. Exactly. Thank you, Snowman. Good, very good point. Yeah, we're almost done with the stream. So Jamie said, do you take anything for pain, Country? Country said, not well tonight. I have a lot of pain. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. I hope you feel better. I know how that is. I mean, I don't have whatever you have going on, I don't think, but I don't have anything terminal at least. But I do know how pain feels, and it's not fun. Where's my warm water? I have the warmest water. I think this is the warmest one. I have the warm one to rinse the bowl. Where's my scrubby? I'm keeping a scrubby out here, but I don't know where it went. Oh, there it is. Scrubby scrub. Alright, goaties. Alright, this has to go in a little bit so that the chicken don't poop into it. When she's in here, I gotta move the bowl forward, because otherwise she just drops her poops right into it. She sits on the edge in front of there. Naughty chickie, naughty chickie. Alright, hold on, Loon, Mama's coming. Oh, alright, and chickies. Being myself says, Butterfly, are you still here? Jamie says, thanks, Snowman. Animal Lover said, I'm getting tired too. Jeremy says, it's snowing here tonight. Oh man, I'm sorry. I'm like praying we're done with the snow, but we can just randomly end up getting some. I think we have rain predicted. It's been raining today most of the day on and off. I think we have more rain predicted over the next few days, but if it drops to a certain temperature, then it'll just start snowing again. EXO says, yeah, I'm going to call it a night. I was really tired. I saw that. EXO said, good night, Country. Snowman said, you're welcome, Jamie. I know you're trying with Animal. I can see that. God bless you, Jamie. Country said, they gave me pain pills, but I don't like to take them. Yeah, the pain pills definitely mess with your head a little bit. They make you really tired. So I used to have an addiction to painkillers, and I don't know, the way they affect you is very strange. They only help too for like a certain amount of time, and then it's like you just have to keep taking more and more to get them to even help. For me, I have some pain meds, but I take buprenorphine, which is like, it's for addiction and pain relief, but you take it on like a regular fixed schedule, like 3 times a day. So it works for my like regular baseline pain. It like kind of keeps things at like a somewhat even keel for my regular level of pain, but it doesn't help any breakthrough pain. So I'm kind of fucked in the area of breakthrough pain. Sorry, excuse my language. I have to get this bowl. And so that is kind of what ends up being the problem too when you get on regular pain meds, is you get used to the regular dose, and then you end up having breakthrough pain, and for the breakthrough pain, you have to up your dose and take more. And then once you take more, that becomes your new normal. If you like, once you have too many episodes of breakthrough pain and you take a higher dose, then that becomes your new normal. And then like it just it ends up escalating. You have to take more and more and more, but there's a certain level where it's like you got to do something. I would suggest like cannabis or medical cannabis if you have a doctor that's willing to prescribe it, or in a state where it's legal. Medical cannabis has been helping me quite a bit. I just take it when I have like little gummies. I take like 2 milligrams, so it's like just enough to take the edge off of my pain. Again, it's like just enough to take the edge off without messing with my brain. I mean, there was that one time I took too much and it definitely messed with my head. Had those, had too much fun with the cookie dough. But generally I don't take too much. I take 2 milligrams, and it's like just enough to take a little bit of the edge off of my breakthrough. So I have like the other buprenorphine for like regular. I take that in the morning, middle of the day, and then at night. Or I'll take it in the morning, skip my middle of the day, and then, or my morning is late morning anyway. I wake up at like noon. So I take it in like morning / afternoon. And then if I'm having a decent day, I won't take the extra one in the midday, like towards the evening, and then I'll save both of them for at nighttime when my pain really flares at nighttime. At the very end of the day is when my pain flares the most. Oh, this fell. So if I can, I try to save my dose for nighttime. Push this through. I keep plugging and unplugging these in because I can't dump the bowl if it's plugged in. It's annoying. And the plug has to go through the little wires to get in and out. And the door is stuck again. The door keeps freezing stuck. There it goes. All right. Both hands to open it. Oh, hi. Hi, Louie. Hi, Louie. Poor Louie's outside the door. She looks all depressed sitting there. She's like, why can't I come in? Why can't I come in, Mommy? You have to like feed it through the wire here to get it fit. Here we go. Still, I need to go get more water. That's cold. Lost half the water in that one. Oh no, I have another one right here. Oh, yes, okay, never mind. I have another one. You guys! Shut up! Shut up! You're so annoying! I hate you! Watch. Oh, Looney's okay. She's fine. Hi, Looney. All right, bye, Chickie. You gonna shut up as I'm leaving? Why can't you shut up when I'm in there? Like as soon as I leave, they shut up. Kanji said, I don't like the way they make me feel like I'm not myself. They just make me feel tired, and I already have chronic fatigue syndrome. So, it's like, oh, Lucky, did you get out? Hi, are you riding the tractor? You want to climb on Mama's shoulder? Yeah? You climb on Mama's shoulder? Hi. Come on. Oh, hold on. Mama's slipping on the ice a little bit. Come here. Come here. Get you. Good boy. Oh, slippery, icy. Get in here, buddy. Yeah, come on, Loon. Chickies are good. Everyone's good for the night now. Everyone's good for the night. And we got baby Lucky. You gotta come in. You're not supposed to go out at night. You're not supposed to go out at night. Loon, are you coming? Come on, baby. Let me put Lucky down and put all this stuff down, and I'll get you. Oh, crazy animals. Snowman said everyone needs a little encouragement to understanding everyone. That is why we have books to help learn more about ADHD, autism, and all kinds of special needs. Stone says, you come to India, you be bride. No, thank you. No, thank you. I do not come to India, and I do not be bride. I do not come, I do not be bride. Me no be bride. Me no be bride. All right, all I have time for is, I think, just making some of the raviolis that I have, because I'm tired. It's like easy to boil. All right, this is going to have to stay out where I can use that, because I'm going to need that over the next few days. My little quart measurement, little measuring cups, and my little doodads over here for doing the animals now. You got here, that just had water, so let's make up. Those are the clean dishes up there for the animals. Hey, Stratty. You probably just ate not that long ago. Oh. Of course, the counters here. Just wipe them down for a second. Oh, I'm dying. Snowman says a wonderful book to look into is Uniquely Human. I feel like I've heard of that, but I forget who wrote it. Kanji said I have to leave the birds, Ari, so I say goodnight. Yeah, I'm heading off too. Snowman says everyone's getting sleepy. Jeremy says have a good night. Animal says, are you mad at me? Am I in trouble? I'm not going to leave. No! Why would I be mad? Hun, I was the one telling everyone that you were okay, that you weren't doing anything wrong. Come on. I was the one trying to understand you. I told you, I'm just... don't go back outside. Don't go back outside, kitty. I'm the one... Do the cats sleep? Yeah. They're just... They sleep... They were sleeping during the day, and sometimes they're up at night. Lucky. Stratty, you can't go out at night. Stratty likes to go out at night, and he's a brat. He doesn't go out at all during the day, and then he tries to sneak out at night. No, you cannot. Sorry, Stratty. You can't go out at night. There's predators at night. Especially this time of year. All the animals are waking up. Looney wants her ball. Come on, Loon, get your ball. I'm going to go throw it a couple times for you. Yeah, the cats sleep. They were sleeping when I left earlier. Sometimes they sleep during the day. They like to sit in the sun and sleep during the day. And then they wake up and have like 3 a.m. zoomies. Ready? Come. Yeah. All right, go. I was gone all day, so she's like a little hyped. Usually I would take her with me, but I had the goat in the back of the car, so... She usually comes with me when I do stuff and go places. But yeah, I'm just playing with Looney, then I'm going to bed, or going inside to cook dinner and go to bed. So I'll just leave this on while I'm playing with Looney for a sec. But then everyone's going to bed, so don't feel like you're missing much. We got the animals, they're all set for the night. That was our, little update, was just letting y'all know that they're gonna be okay, and we got a treatment plan in the works. The goats are in great shape. The chickens, the one chicken, it's gonna be what it's gonna be. She might lose a couple toes, but they did say I've been doing everything right, so, and to just keep doing what I'm doing, basically. They gave me a couple more tips, like to do the thing with the toothbrush. And, of course, she's got antibiotics and pain meds now, so... Yes, this is the ball. This is the ball that was stuck in the snowbank. Thank you for asking, Jeremy. We found it the other day. I think it was yesterday's stream when I was cleaning out the barn. I was cleaning out the barn yesterday, and it melted down. I found it over there in that snowbank. It was such a little red poking out of it. I said, Looney, your ball thawed out. I'm surprised you remembered that. Yeah, this is Looney's ball. It got stuck. My brothers plowed with the tractor when the snow was up really high. They got rid of a bunch of the snow in this area with the tractor. That's why the snow's lower in this middle area. So they moved it around so that I could get around my yard and back and forth to the animals and stuff. But Looney's ball was out here when they plowed, and they smushed her ball up into the snowbank somewhere. They like buried it. So her ball was missing. She was all bummed for a while because this is her favorite ball. Aside from the pink one, she has two of these. They're called Jolly balls. They're actually made like for horses. I get them at the farm tractor supply store. And she has this one that's like a smaller one, and then she has a pink one that's like big. Oh, my phone's falling. Yeah, she has a pink one that's like a big one of these. It's like I don't know, like half the size of this rock, kind of like from here to here. So she's got a big one. So her real favorite is the big one because she can like wrestle with it and stuff. Go get your ball. You gonna go play? Come on. Come on, Mama can't stay out here. It's starting to get cold, so if you're gonna play, play. If not, I'm going back in. Come. She got her little bone. She got a little piece of her bone out here. You got a pig ear out here? Her little, it's a pig, like a pig skin roll. Hey, you like that? Did you bury a pig skin roll out here in the snow? Yeah. Did you find it in the snow? Snowflake, Snowman says, hugs to all you guys. You too. I hope you have a nice night. Snowman says, animal lover, you need to think positive instead of thinking everyone's mad at you. They all love you, I see that. And if they get mad, it's out of love. Nobody's ever like mad. I think it's just like frustrated, or we feel hurt sometimes. Like Jamie felt hurt because she was like, hey, like, why are you telling us all to not talk sometimes? Sometimes they're like, they think animal lovers being rude, but I know that's not what she means. She just says things the wrong way. So I kind of have to, I end up being the translator. But I also don't want to make people feel like that, you know, Christine can do real wrong and that she's like, that I'm always sticking up for her for when she does do something wrong. But I also kind of can tell when she means something. And trust me, I've gotten on her case and told her when she is actually being rude. I've told Christine when she's actually being rude, but I don't think that was intended to be that way. It didn't seem like it. Oh no, Looney, it went under the rock. What are you going to do? It went down in that little crevasse. What are you going to do, baby? What are you going to do? You're going to have to dig it out. What are you going to do, baby? I mean, you have a different one in the house. You can just come in the house and you can find that one when it melts. She's going to go crazy trying to get it. Hi, Jeff Pulio. How are you? Love this. Thank you. Looney, can you get it, baby? Can you get it? Yeah? You need Mama to get it with her opposable fingers. I'm gonna go get a glove so I'm not sticking my hand into the snowbank, please, okay? It's a little cold for Mama to... Look at this kitty. Lucky. Boyfriend Lucky. Boyfriend Lucky. Get in there. Nope, scoot. I just got you in. No sneaking out. No sneaking out. I don't know how you got out in the first place. And Steve sneaked out. You must have gone right under my legs the first time.